Did you know that the Philippines is one of 15 countries worldwide with a heavy burden of tobacco-related ill health? According to the Department of Health, annually 87,600 Filipinos die from tobacco-related diseases.
In this experiment, we created an improvised smoking machine. But first, what are smoking machines? Based from a 1997 journal, Bitrage zur Tabakforschung International, smoking machines are mechanical devices for the standardized smoking of cigarettes, facilitating the determination of nicotine and condensate yields of cigarettes according to strictly controlled parameters.
Papunta pa lang tayo sa exam. Papunta pa lang tayo sa exam. Your daughter.
Is making a machine.
Your daughter.
Is making a machine.
Your daughter.
Is making a machine. Pumunta si Carla sa labas ng bahay para gumawa ng smoking machine. Your daughter
Papunta pa lang tayo sa exam.
is making a machine.
Your daughter.
For this experiment, you will be needing a 1.5 PET bottle, a soldering iron, tape, cigarette, lighter, water, a paper towel, and an elastic or a rubber band. For the procedure, using a soldering iron, create a hole in the bottle cap wherein the butt of the cigarette should fit. However, if you don't have a soldering iron, you may use a cutter, driller, nail and hammer, or materials that could punch a hole on your cap. Just make sure that the cigarette fits in the cap as seen on the video. After which, create a hole at the side of the PET bottle, approximately 1/4 from the bottom. Since we have prepared those parts, let us now assemble. Using a piece of tape, cover the hole we made on the bottle just like this. I'll be adding another piece just to make sure that no water will leak. Then, fill 3/4 of the bottle with water, and afterwards, cover the bottle with a cap and cigarette.
Then, if we will be conducting the experiment, we will be lighting up the cigarette and removing the tape. Suppose the cigarette was lit, we will now remove the tape. As the water flows out, smoke will be collected in the bottle. The smoke from the cigarette is being inhaled by the bottle to the release of water from the hole. When there is no water coming out anymore, cover the hole at the side of the bottle with tape again so that the smoke we collected won't go out. After we have collected the smoke, remove the cap with the cigarette and replace it with a paper towel. To secure the paper towel, use an elastic or rubber band. The tissue will act as our filter to collect the chemical residues found in the cigarette. To release the smoke inside the bottle, you have to blow the smoke out by blowing out the hole at the side of the bottle. And if we have blown all the smoke out already, the tissue should be dark in color, as well as the water left in the bottle. These residues are the smoke analyte of the chemical constituents of smoke.
There are three chemical analyses that can be utilized to properly identify the components of the smoke collected in the tissue. First is the spectrometric method, ISO 3400-1997. This international standard specifies a method for the spectrometric determination of alkaloids in cigarette smoke condensates. This method is also applicable to the determination of nicotine in cigarette smoke condensates obtained by non-standard smoking. Next is the routine analytical smoking machine, ISO 487-2019. This document specifies methods for the determination of total particulate matter and for the subsequent determination of nicotine-free dry particulate matter present in the smoke from cigarettes generated and collected using a routine analytical smoking machine. And lastly, the NDIR method, ISO 8454-2007. This international standard specifies a method for the determination of carbon monoxide in the vapor phase of cigarette smoke.
So, what are the chemical constituents of smoke? Cigarettes are often made from dried tobacco leaves that are mixed with a complex mixture of over 1,000 chemicals to make the feeling of smoking more pleasant. Of these chemicals, 70 of them are known to cause cancer or carcinogens. Here are some of these chemicals. Nicotine, the addictive drug that produces the effects in the brain that people are looking for. Hydrogen cyanide, formaldehyde, lead, arsenic, ammonia, radioactive elements such as polonium-210, benzene, carbon monoxide, tobacco-specific nitrosamines, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Smoking and its chemical constituents can cause adverse effects in our body. Besides increasing the risk of death, it also affects the respiratory system, the circulatory system, the reproductive system, the skin, and the eyes. Some adverse effects that smoking may cause include lung damage, heart diseases, fertility problems, risk of pregnancy complications, risk of type 2 diabetes, weakened immune system, vision problems, poor oral hygiene, unhealthy skin and hair, and risk of other cancers.
Smoking is not only bad for your own health, it also negatively affects the environment, and even worse, it can affect the people around you because of secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is the combination of smoke from the burning end of a cigarette and the smoke breathed out by smokers. Secondhand smoke contains more than 7,000 chemicals, of which hundreds are toxic and about 70 can cause cancer. So quit smoking.
If you don't want your lungs to
To quit on me.
Stop smoking.